Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Let's go. Back to throw. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. That is brought in. Will score. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther first down. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19, 19.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, the Panthers converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal.
A 33-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Panthers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. To throw, it's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a first down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. Party now to add the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. There he goes again. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll run again.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. And even 50 yards.
Let's go now. Go.
To throw is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Minnesota. Here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.